Welcome to another episode of Mortgage Sense. My name is Adam Sale. Today we're talking about how to effectively use your retirement savings plan as a down payment, as well as a technique to get the most amount of money from this benefit and what is required to use this benefit. Most of you probably have a registered retirement savings plan and are aware that if you are a first-time homebuyer, you are allowed to withdraw from it tax-free for the purchase of your first home. In 2019, the withdrawal amount increased from $25,000 to $35,000. Let me explain the definition of a first-time homebuyer. The government recognizes it as anyone who hasn't owned a property for a full 4-year period. Unfortunately, if you are living with your spouse and they own the residence you are living in, you are not eligible to use this benefit. If in the future you and your spouse split up and you are now living at different addresses, you will be allowed to use this benefit. Now, a cool technique with this program is, let's say you have your down payment money dispersed in several different investment categories. Maybe you've got some of your money in your registered retirement savings plan, as well as some in a tax-free savings account, and more coming in the form of a very generous gift from your parents. There is a cool way to use this RRSP program to get more money, and let me show you how. The first-time homebuyers program requires that funds remain in the RRSP account for a minimum of 90 days before you are allowed to withdraw it tax-free for the purchase of your home. Also, the program allows you to make contributions into your RRSP account up until the last day of February, which means if you are planning on purchasing a place in the summertime and you have less than $35,000 in your RRSPs, it may be in your best interest to move money into your RRSP account to maximize your tax refund for the year. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Our friend Sally is looking at purchasing her first apartment in June and makes an annual income of $65,000 a year. She has worked very hard and managed to save $10,000 in her registered retirement savings plan and another $25,000 in her tax-free savings account. Based on Sally's income, if she transfers the money from her tax-free savings account into her RRSPs by February 28th, she will generate a tax refund of approximately $6,100. Now, this tax return may be great for furnishing her new place or putting it towards closing costs. Now, one of the objections I get from using this program is that you are required to recontribute the amount used from your RRSPs with taxable income. And yes, this is true. The money used to replenish your RRSP account is not eligible for a tax-free benefit again. Also, you are under a time constraint. You have 15 years to recontribute this amount. But here is where this program is often misunderstood. How are the recontributions calculated? The program states that repayments begin in the second year after the program has been used. So if you bought a place in 2020, you would begin repaying your RRSPs in 2022. The repayment of your funds is calculated like this. If we use the maximum $35,000, divided by 15 years, equals $2,333. Sally will be required to recontribute $2,333 per year into her RRSP account. But what if Sally doesn't have that money to contribute? Or maybe she only has a little bit of it. What happens then? Well, whatever she doesn't contribute gets added to her taxable income. In our example, we said that Sally makes $65,000 a year, but now if she doesn't recontribute that $2,333 amount, the amount gets added to her taxable income. So now when she files her yearly income taxes, it will show she made a gross income of $67,333, earning her an additional tax bill of approximately $658. So the absolute worst case scenario for our friend Sally is that somehow she doesn't qualify for any of the usual tax credits and she gets stuck with a $658 tax bill at the end of the year, not a $2,333 bill. I hope you found this information useful. If you have any questions, please send me a message or drop a comment below. Thanks for watching.